you are going to regret it. I regret becoming a family nurse practitioner. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laurie. If you are new here, I am a family nurse practitioner and I work primarily in the nursing home setting, and I also do wound care as a specialty. I know I have a few new subscribers, so welcome and thank you guys for joining us. I feel like I haven't done a sit down video in a long time. I've been doing a lot of vlogs. I wanted to do this particular video because a year ago I made this video. I made that video entitled 1 Year Later because I wanted to share with you guys my experience of working as a nurse practitioner for an entire year. And today I want to do an updated version of that video. I have been practicing now for 2.5 years, and I want to share with you guys what my thoughts are now, what my feelings are, what my regrets are. One of the questions that I still get asked all the time is, do you regret becoming a nurse practitioner? My answer was always no. I don't regret becoming a nurse practitioner. I regret becoming a family nurse practitioner. But after 2.5 years, that response is 60-40. 60% no, I don't regret it, and 40% yes, I regret it. The nurse practitioner role gets a lot of negative press. We get a lot of negative vibe, and I don't like the negativity that is attached to the whole nurse practitioner role. And this is from nurses, some physicians, not everyone, some nurses, some physicians, patients, their family, different folks. And the reason why I'm saying that is because anytime I tell someone that I am a nurse practitioner or they ask me what I do, the next question that I am always asked is, did you go to school online? And I don't know why is this any business of yours. It always just leaves me feeling a little bit, what does that mean? It sounds as if they're saying, you're not competent enough, you're not good enough. And I made a video about the whole creep scoping, where the doctor says that nurse practitioner PAs and different specialty shouldn't have their own practice authority. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll link it up here, where I kind of talk a little bit about the nurse practitioner going into their own practice. I honestly think that, and I've said in that video, that the way how NPs are trained is the reason why we get so much negative press or negativity from a lot of different entities, and I don't like that at all. I honestly don't like that. Like, no one wants to spend thousands of dollars, obtain a degree, a master's degree, and then to have a lot of people kind of look at you as if you're less than. The thing is, because it is so easy, and that is the reason why I think a lot of people are looking at the role like that, because they're like, oh, anybody can do that, it's so easy to do it, so you are a dime a dozen and ain't nothing special about that. And that is the feeling that I'm getting. That's why I'm like, I wish I didn't do it, because of the negativity that some people attach to it. Not everyone, some. You guys don't even know. When I round in the hospital a lot of times, some of the questions that families ask me, even nurses ask me, is crazy. If you go online, you see a lot of these schools, and you know, it's the schools that need to be blamed. One of the things that I have given the advice to a lot of nurses is, please do not go to these fast track programs. I don't know, I just think that they shouldn't even have these programs. I think the fast track program is putting you at a disservice for your patients. You need the experience of working as a nurse before you kind of jump in this role. And I don't, you know, that's just my opinion on that. Someone told me that you can literally apply to an NP program online and you are given an acceptance in a couple of hours, which is absolutely crazy to me. I don't know if this is true, but that's what somebody told me before. That's foolishness, and that's crazy. If we are going to move towards a profession that wants to have their own practice, which some states you can already have your own practice, but it has to be a little bit more rigorous in, you know, the training and what it is that we can offer and bring to the table. I know in my video about the stop creep scoping, one of the things I said in that video is, not because you can, it doesn't mean that you should. Not because your state says that you can do it, that that doesn't mean you should do it. So yes, 60% I don't regret it, 40% I regret it, and I regret it because of that reason. The reasons why I chose to become an NP, I have fulfilled that. Check out this video if you haven't seen it about why I chose to become a nurse practitioner. Is nurse practitioner worth it? I have fulfilled all the reasons why I chose to become an NP. The next thing, in 2.5 years, I still stand firm with saying that FNP was definitely not the way for me to go. And the reason why I chose FNP was because I was getting a lot of advice from other NPs and other folks that I was around saying that FNP is more marketable and you will find a job faster. I still don't know if this is true, if you're going to get a job quicker as a FNP than you will get as an acute care NP. But I will tell you, if you choose a role or choose a specialty based off of something that not aligned up to what you want to do, you are going to regret it, deeply regret it, because I regret becoming a family nurse practitioner. I should have chose acute care NP because that is what aligns more to what I want to do. And I will give you this advice till I'm blue in the face. Right now, it is so more accessible to do FNP because, like I said, a lot of the online programs or whatever else, but don't choose it because it's the easiest thing to do or it's more accessible. Choose a specialty that's going to align with where you want to see yourself going in the future, where you want to see yourself working, because you will regret it. You're gonna hate being here and I don't want you to hate being here. Of course, I like my role as an NP for all the reasons why what I said in the first video. I love the role. Another thing is, a lot of people says because there's so many NPs, there are a dime a dozen, a lot of physicians are lowballing their offer and not paying them enough money, or NPs can't find jobs or different things like that. Am I seeing a lot of that? In my circle of friends, I didn't see that. A lot of people, I get emails and messages saying they've been graduated for a year, even more than a year, and they still can't find anything. And that is definitely unfortunate because you spend a lot of money to kind of get this degree and you want to start working in this area. This is what you went to school for. I just wanted to kind of make this quick follow-up video about my 2.5 years later. Nurses are still pushy, of course. I said that in the first video. They want you to do things right now. They want to tell you what they want you to do, and you know, it's the same battle. I still have days where I am like, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing here. What is this? And I still have to research and look things up. Nothing is wrong with that. This is a medical profession. You are always learning. You're always going to be look things up. I had a patient last week, I think, and I was doing something for the patient and I didn't know. So I was researching it and looking up things to do, and I was like, oh my god, this is kind of giving me a stump here. So I sent my boss a message, and my boss has been a physician 30 plus years, and even he said to me, give me a second, let me look this up. Like, I couldn't find what I was looking up, and then he was like, I'm gonna do some research in this and then I'll call you back. So don't feel bad if you don't know something. You're gonna be looking it up. Nothing is wrong with that. You're in a new role, especially for my brand newer NPs. I still call myself a baby NP, even though I've been practicing now for 2.5 years. I'm still a baby NP. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. It is a role that you're always going to be growing, evolve in. There's a lot of opportunities can come from becoming a nurse, becoming an NP. There's a lot that you can do. So all in all, I would still choose to become a nurse practitioner. Trust me, I would still choose to become a nurse practitioner. I just wouldn't choose FNP because that's not what aligns with me and what I want to do. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you're in P and you've gotten any of these things that I'm saying or any of these feelings that I'm saying, let me know in the comments. If you are trying to become a nurse practitioner right now, what are your thoughts on what I just said? Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely catch you guys up on the next video. Bye guys.